especially here in Corpus Christi. Another hot and dry day on tap. Upper 70s right now, feeling like those lower 80s. It is a bit muggy and humid out there. Temperatures across the board, low 80s there along our coastal locations, as well as Ingleside, Rockport, even Robstown heating on up here this morning. Everyone else like Corpus Christi, Alice, Kingsville, and down in Falfurrias still in those upper 70s, but definitely feeling a few degrees warmer than that already. Here along the coast, Naval Air Station and Flower Bluff locations, southeast winds between about 10 to 15 miles an hour, just a little bit breezy, while everyone else remains relatively calm here this morning. We will see southeast winds pick up as we go through the day, becoming more between 10 to 20 miles per hour. Other than that, though, this morning is going to remain pretty stagnant and pretty muggy conditions. We do have some cloud coverage out there that's pushing in from the northeast. That'll continue to push on out. Sunnier skies will work their way in by this afternoon. Definitely allow for some of that daytime heating. We'll definitely heat on up here in South Texas. Taking a look at Texas as a whole, we've got high pressure sitting in that Four Corners area, and we'll take a look at that in just a bit. But what's happening along the ridge of that is we're seeing some showers spin off, and so that's what's going on in North Texas here this morning. They're seeing some of that cloud coverage and seeing some of those showers work their way off of that. As we continue to go through the day today and into tomorrow, though, that high pressure, you'll notice, going to become more isolated, I should say. We kind of get a break from this ridge of it into tomorrow, and so we could see the possibility of some showers work their way in to southeast Texas, looking more like locations in like Houston. I've been keeping track of them there. So if you've got any travel plans, could run into some isolated showers today and tomorrow. However, though, as we continue to go through the weekend, that same high pressure system is going to start to trek on eastward. And so what that's going to do is reinforce hot and dry conditions for the entire state of Texas, especially us here in South Texas. We've got another hot and humid weekend on tap as high pressure does so. But to continue forward, by Tuesday and into Wednesday, that high pressure is going to continue to move and sitting on the southeastern coast of the United States by Wednesday evening. What that means for us is we're in this location right underneath it where we would receive that flow. So the same thing that we're seeing happen there in North Texas this morning, what we saw happening there yesterday, they were getting some of those showers. That's what we could see happen, certainly as this flow brings in more of that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. So to show you what that'll look like right now, and of course over the weekend, you'll notice as that same high pressure system sits more on top of us and moves eastward, we get those drier conditions, that orange shading there right in the middle. But as we go through and get closer and closer to Tuesday and Wednesday, you'll notice moisture working its way in from the Gulf. We get to see some of that greener color, which means more of that Gulf moisture. And so we could see the possibility of some isolated thunderstorms possibly working their way in off of those sea breeze showers that could work their way in. So that's what we're looking forward to, a little change in this weather pattern we've been seeing. But still, the main concern is going to be this heat, especially as we go through your weekend and into the start of next week. Middle 90s across the board, even though your heat index values will change a bit here and there. And as I said, the state of Texas is really going to be under that heat dome over this weekend. Triple digits for Austin and San Antonio. So if you're trying to escape the heat, you're going to have to just get out of Texas, especially here in South Texas. Heat's going to persist through the weekend. Barbie.
Thank you, Mariah.